evening baseball on tap in Northern California and the Oakland Coliseum. Tonight, the opener of a three-game series between the LA Dodgers and the Oakland A's. It's interleague baseball. Next on the show. Frankie Montes, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. What do we need to know here, Danny?
This guy had a year you'd love to forget last year. Awfully ugly. We'll see if he can rebound and pitch much better. And if he doesn't, his spot in the rotation could be in jeopardy. It'll be awfully important that he gets off to a good start in this one.
So here is Jackie Robinson. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. Strike one to start the at-bat.
First pitch, 640.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Runs up and gets this one down. Throw will not be in time as a perfect bunt there nets him a base runner to lead off the inning.
I mean, that is the epitome of just a beautiful bunt right there. Putting it in no man's land. No play to be made. Beats it out. Puts himself on the base pass, and now he's a stolen base threat.
Into the box, Albert Pujols in there. Now the throw, and it's far too late as he steals second with ease.
Well, I think he's making it pretty obvious why he's batting leadoff, isn't he? Works his way on base to start the game, and then does even better by swiping second to put himself into scoring position. He's trying to make an impact from the get-go in this one.
Now the 0-1. That's taken. Now it's 0-2. And there are our umpires calling balls and strikes in this one. Mr. James Kingsley.
Hey, Dero, James Kingsley's a pretty good umpire. He doesn't get too excited, keeps things under emotions. He's a pretty good ball and strike umpire.
Yeah, James Kingsley will never show you up, and he's always approachable.
1-2. And on 0-2, he misses with a fastball. Here comes the 1-2. Fly ball out to straightaway right. And that's taken in straightaway right. Will he try from second? And he is in there. A chance now for the Los Angeles Dodgers starting lineup. What's the key for them tonight, Hero?
Matty, this lineup's got to be willing to adjust. They cannot stay staunch and try and pull everything, but there will be a ton of ground ball and weak fly ball contact. They have to be willing to use line to line to get this done today.
To the plate now, Mike Piazza. Now a swing, and he gets him to pop it up. And this is going to get down. It's a foul ball. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. To first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the second out, but meanwhile the run is in to score.
That's really good team at bat right there, right? Just put the ball in play. He does just that, gets the ground ball, and brings home the first run of the game from third.
Now here it comes. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. So it's 1 run, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left on base. We'll move on to the bottom half of inning number 1. The Dodgers lead it 1-0. Clayton Kershaw, a Texas-born left-hander, gets the starting nod. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, you think this guy's tough to hit? Take a look at that ERA in the low 2s last season. If he pitches like that again this year, he's going to be awfully tough. He's going to be fun to watch in this one.
And stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The left fielder, Ricky.
There's the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1.
Dan Dero, you check out this Dodger team as they enter play here tonight. They come in trying to rebound after a loss that snapped a modest 3-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, I've been really impressed with this team, especially on the recent road trip to start to it. They're 3-1 after 4 games, playing really fundamentally sound baseball. From offense to defense, pitching, it's all coming together for this group.
Kershaw racked up over 2,300 innings of work on major league mounds, and he's averaged exactly 1 base runner allowed over those innings. That's a 1.00 whip. Fouled off again, and now he's in a 1-2 hole. This is foul right side.
Hey, if he's going to execute that curveball, and that's the first one of the day, if he's going to execute it like that, be on the lookout for that one. That's going to be a big pitch for him today.
Skied down the left field line. And that will end up a foul ball.
Hey, having AB right here, I know it's frustrating the heck out of the pitcher. You keep fouling these pitches off, maybe one misses over the heart of the plate.
Seared down the first baseline. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. The pitch. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Well, I think that pitch is the result of a lot of foul balls. He might have tried to do a little bit too much with it, trying to get him to swing through it, but it just ended up taking off on him.
And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
What an amazing AB right here, and what a message it sends to your entire lineup. This guy knows out on the mound he's going to have to battle today.
Fouled off. Line to shortstop, and there's one away.
Batting second.
Time now for a glance at Bob Melvin's A's starting lineup. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
Yeah, Matty, a lot of professional at-bats up and down this lineup. I know they're behind right now, but it only takes one guy to set the tone and get the boys going.
Here's Elvis Andrus now. He grounds it sharply to third. Throw on to first to take care of him, and Kershaw is in control now, 2 away.
Batting third, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
Now the A's designated hitter, Jason Giambi. No one aboard for him, and 2 gone here in the first. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1.
Hey, they say solos won't kill us, but I got to believe this guy's looking to do exactly that.
Big swing by Giambi, but he didn't get it, and it's 0-2.
I know this guy has a lot of weapons on the mound, but what makes him so successful is that he's aggressive in the zone, getting ahead, forcing action.
Here's Kershaw's 0-2 offering. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. A's are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Second inning set to go, and stepping in is the veteran shortstop, Pee Wee Reese. Now the first pitch. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. It's been a promising start to the new year as they've taken 3 of the first 4 contests.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you could win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
And here's a ball hit in the air. And it's a foul ball. And the 2-1. And a swing and a miss. Does that look like self-defense there? It's 2-2.
Boy, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
Full count to Reese. 3 balls and 2 strikes. Cody Bellinger is on deck. Hit in the air out toward left. Henderson is right there as he puts it away. No problem for the first out.
Batting 6, the left fielder.
All right, guys, so here's how the Oakland A's are lining up on defense for this one. And I'm locking in on Matt Chapman. Without a doubt, one of the premier defenders in our sport. You know what? He's often compared to his former high school teammate. Bet people didn't know Nolan Arenado and him shared dugouts in high school. He's going to be at the top of the leaderboard this year. Defensive run save. Lock in on him. He's going to make a backhand gem.
Cody Bellinger is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. The pitch. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And there are 2 away now.
That is 7. The third baseman, Justin Turner.
So 2 out, nobody on. And that'll bring up the third baseman, Justin Turner. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit high and deep out there to left center field. A ball that's carrying. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. He played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. Leading off the inning, it'll be Reggie Jackson as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up.
Jackson.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In on the hands of it with the fastball. It's 1-0. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now. 2-1 after the foul ball there. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball just inside.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. One out, nobody on. Into the corner and slicing foul. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch.
Aye.
Drilled on the ground to short, right to him. And there's out number 2.
Batting 6th, the first baseman, Matt Olson.
And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the 2nd. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Ball.
Two out, nobody on. And a fastball that's about off the radar screen there. It's 2-0. Outside, 3-0 now.
No surprise here that they're working around this big boy. Certainly not going to let this guy tie the game up with something fat out over the heart of the plate.
And that one's taken outside for a ball. He walked him. So no 1-2-3 inning here. They've got themselves a 2-out base runner.
Well, they were obviously pitching around him there, and I don't blame them. With the bases empty and 2 outs, and a hitter of this caliber at the plate, make somebody else beat you.
And that'll bring in Matt Chapman. His lifetime numbers against Kershaw. He's a .333 hitter. Here's the first pitch to him. Good swing, just got to try and straighten that one out. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I know that fastball registered at about 92, 93, but I guarantee you it looked about 4 to 5 miles an hour faster than that for this offensive player. After coming off a curveball, the old push the throttle and pull it is being used.
The 1-2.
That's ball 2.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions he could go in right here.
Now Kershaw delivers a 2-2. And Kershaw can't find the target there as he's run it as far as it can go now. It's 3-2.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
And he may be starting to lose the feel here as that misses for ball 4, and that's back-to-back walks now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Striding in is Jed Lowry. A base knock to the outfield could score the tying run from second. Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. Olson over at second. Chapman at first. 2 out in the inning. And he'll try to take control of the inside part of the plate here as that misses.
Yeah, he's letting these guys know early on he's not going to be afraid to work inside. I'm interested to see if that takes some of the aggressiveness away from these hitters.
The 1-1. Slider is in there, and now it's 1-2.
These are the moments right here. You got a good pitcher on the mound. You don't know if these opportunities are going to present themselves throughout the course of the game. You have to capitalize in this situation.
From the stretch, the 1-2. Curveball locks him up, strike 3, and that's the third out. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Plate is the Dodgers' designated hitter, Max Muncy. He'll stand in to open things up here in the third. First offering. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Good pitch right there to run the two-seamer in on his hands and bunch him up. And an easy ground ball is the result.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. He swings and sends it on a line to right center. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. This will take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1. He'll try to bunt his way on as he gets this one down. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. Dodgers down in order. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the third now, and now it'll be the catcher, Aramis Garcia.
The catcher, number 37.
Here's the first pitch. Now a swing and a fly ball. And foul.
The offense better get it going right here, because they certainly can tell from their dugout this guy is carrying himself with a presence out on the mound. He's got feel for all his pitches.
0-2 is the count.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. Into the windup and the pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning. Next up for the A's, Ricky Henderson. Hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
That was one of the hardest hit balls they've had all game, Matty. It's been a pretty feeble effort by his teammates on the offensive side.
Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Tried to get him to go after the slider, but it's 1-1. A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Ripped down the first base line. And there's the first hit of the game for the A's.
Wow, I'm not sure how, but it looks like he didn't even touch this thing. Might have been thinking about throwing the ball before he actually caught it. The game moves fast, but you have to do one thing at a time.
Elvis Andrus the next to bat. In the dirt here. And forget about the double play now as he'll move up to second here on the wild pitch. And it's fouled away. in and a throw back to second, and he just manages to get his hand in. One and one, here it is. There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go. Henderson leads off second with one gone in the inning. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here it comes now to Andrus. Runner breaks for third. Throw to first will take care of him. Score it 2-3 on the putout, and there are 2 gone now. So a good job there of taking third unannounced, but meanwhile the strikeout means 2 men are gone now.
Jason Giambi.
Striding in for Oakland, Jason Giambi. A potential tying run for him at third base. First delivery to him.
Inside ball one.
Hey, curveball that kind of backed up on him right there. Might have popped out of his hand just a little bit earlier than he intended.
One and 0. Here it is. He couldn't get his hands through there, and it's 1-1. I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
That was a tempting pitch to swing at right there. A big power guy like this really wants something that he can elevate and drive out of the ballpark.
2 outs here with a runner at third.
That's a ball.
There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind an account with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
And he missed with it there. Ball 4. It's a 2-out walk with the runner still at third.
Well, he's really laboring in the early going here. That's his 3rd walk of the game already. We'll see if he can get it together or if this is just one of those days where he's going to have to grind his way through this start.
So stepping in is Reggie Jackson, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Drilled to the right side. And this is a base hit, and that'll get him on the board as this ball game is tied at 1.
Dan, as a former infielder, I apologize for him. Nothing's more frustrating or upsets you more as a defender than making an error and seeing that guy come around the score.
You know what? And that's one of those cases as a pitcher, D-Roll. There's not much you can do. Listen, there are physical and there are mental errors, and you just have to, as a pitcher, go ahead and look past that now and try to pick up your teammate and try to get it out any way you can.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. And Mookie will make the play, and that retires the side. Just 1 hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We played 3 full, all even at 1 apiece. All set for the start of the inning, and next to bat will be the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Albert Pujols.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball 1, no strike. Ball,
2-0 now.
down.
Hey, doubled up on breaking balls there outside. Now might be the time to bust that fastball in.
And he gets this one over at the knees for the first strike.
You got 2 balls, 1 strike.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. But that'll hit off the wall in left center. The relay. And he's going to make it. He's in at second base with a leadoff double.
That base hit was screaming off the bat, and our show track technology more than confirms it. 111 miles an hour was the exit velocity of that line drive.
In now, Mike Piazza, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. 0 for 1 with a run batted in thus far. And there's ball 1. 1 run, 2 hits, 1 error in the ball game for the Dodgers to this point. 2-1 to Piazza. Hit back up the middle. Andres to his left. He's there. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
Next up for Los Angeles, Duke Snyder. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Got to find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
As he'll take a look at ball 1. Two balls and no strikes. The count to the Dodgers center fielder.
Yeah, I think it's pretty clear they don't want to challenge this guy right here, but working around a guy can come back to bite you at times.
Now the 2-0. Hits the outside corner, strike 1.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Full count now. 3-2.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Here comes the payoff pitch. Turned on, but it's wide of first and foul. And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away.
I'm sure the manager is fine with that. He tried to entice him with that 3-2 pitch, but he didn't take the bait. First base was open, though, so he just needs to make a good pitch for a ground ball.
Stepping in once again is Pee Wee Reese. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him. 0-1 the count. That's over, but low. It's a ball and a strike.
Not a surprise to see that low splitter there. Anything with downward movement like that is going to be at the top of the list in a double play situation.
A ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
At second, Snyder. At first, 1 gone. Leiter in there for a base hit. Throw comes in quickly here, and that'll prevent the runner at third from testing things here.
Now batting, the left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ball and no strikes. Here it is. A swing, and he pops him up. on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Wow, talk about frustrating. Not what you want to do with the bases loaded. A simple pop-up, and nothing productive comes out of that.
At the plate, Justin Turner. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Ready with the 0-1.
Nope, that's inside.
Hey, even though this guy's a righty hitter, he's going to get pounded with that two-seamer. He needs to make sure he catches this thing out front if he sees that pitch again.
Into center field, line drive base hit. 1 run is scored. Throw won't get him.
You know, D-Row, you know you've been a pretty productive player when you can collect 500 runs batted in your career. With that base hit right there, that's RBI number 500.
Yeah, it's a testament not only to this guy's talent, but his work ethic. The ability to stay healthy, stay on the field, and be productive. 500 RBIs is a lot of runs batted in.
As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Nothing in 1 count. Here it comes. Two down, runners at first and second. And he'll just waste one there. 1-2. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. As a look, now the pitch. And a check swing here, but he holds up far too late as it's strike 3, and the inning is over. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. LA's on top, 3-1. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. They've already worked out 3 walks, so he feels as though that kind of willingness to let the opposition work themselves into trouble will continue to result in good things for them on the scoreboard.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Bottom of the inning now, and that brings in the big power-hitting first baseman, Matt Olson.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
And he fouls this one off. And a check swing here as he couldn't help himself, and it's ruled strike 2.
I think a big reason why he's been so effective in this one, that he's been just about getting ahead of every hitter. Seems like every one of them are 0-2, 1-2, and it's just about every at-bat. And when that's the case, your chances of getting a good pitch to hit are way worse.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Here comes the 1-2. Fouled away.
After that slider away, he must have set his sights out there because he took that fastball in like he had no chance.
Swing and a miss as he ran the fastball right by him for the first out. So after getting the strikeout on the fastball, not a bad time to check out our pitch speed comparison for our 2 starters. And these 2 guys have both displayed their power arms so far with top speeds at 94 and 97 respectively. Now one down with the bases empty. And up next, the power-hitting third baseman, Matt Chapman. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch. Is our score here in inning number 4. A ball and a strike to count to Matt Chapman. Fouled off. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 1-2. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. He takes strike 3 called on the fastball. Couldn't pull the trigger, and there are 2 away.
The batter, number 8.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Jet Lowry, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, pretty deflating at bat right there, Matty. Not only for him, but the team as well. He's got to find a way to pull a trigger. Can't get caught guessing with runners in scoring position.
No balls and 1 strike. Fly ball right down the line in left. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
He's 1 pitch away from striking out the side, but even more than that, to throw a donut up after your offense put up some runs, I can't tell you what that means to the boys in the dugout.
Now the pitch.
Nope.
Well, he went for the knockout pitch that time, but a good eye. 1-2. Into the windup and the pitch. Line drive to center field, and that'll get down for a 2-out single. So good work on a 1-2 count to get on base.
Boy, just when you're looking for one of those shutdown innings, you get 2 quick outs, D-rolled in, you give up a 2-out base hit to extend the inning.
Yeah, you show me a big league ball player that's going to give away an AB. No chance. Everybody's in there grinding every at-bat, every plate appearance. Nice job. Maybe a little 2-out lightning starting.
So now to the plate, Aramis Garcia, as he will take a look at strike 1 on a fastball right down the pipe. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Into right field, that's a base hit. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, your offense just throws a number up on the board for you. The last thing you want to do is go out there and not throw a donut up for the boys. He was able to get those first 2 outs so quick, but now with a hit and a single, he finds himself in a little bit of trouble.
At the plate now, Ricky Henderson. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Here comes the 1-0. Now a shot sent off to the right side, but foul. The 1-1 home. Popped him up. Piazza is there. He handles it easily, and the inning is over. So it's no runs on 2 hits, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. We played 4 full. It's the Dodgers 3 and the A's 1. All ready to go in the top of the 5th. And standing in the outfielder, Mookie Betts. Now the pitch. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. Strike two as the hanging slider was let go.
Hey, you could tell right there the hitter was almost fooled by that pitch, expecting the nasty slider to break down and away, and it hung in the middle of the plate. Too late for him to pull the trigger.
And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
This is the kind of at bat where your hitting coach grabs you on the way back to the dugout to have a little chat about your approach. Not a lot of positives to draw from that at bat when you take 2 strikes and then you chase one out of the zone to go down on only 3 pitches.
To the plate now, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-2 game so far. The 1-0. And here's a ball hit in the air. And this will wind up a foul ball. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Again, another foul ball. The 1-2. Fly ball right down the line in left. Left fielder is on the move, and he makes the catch in the corner.
Now batting, the first baseman, Albert Pujols.
Next to hit, Albert Pujols. He doubled earlier in the game, 1-for-2 to this point. First pitch of the AB on its way. Hey! Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guy is coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. Left fielder giving chase. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers, and it's still 3-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Elvis Andrus. Comes now to Andrus. Ball 1 taken just off the inside. Good zip on that one as he just throws it by him for strike 1. Swung on and grounded a Pee Wee Reese at shortstop. Throw on to first, and one shortstop grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Now batting, the designated hitter, Jason Giambi.
1 out, bases empty, and standing in will be the DH, Jason Giambi. Now here's the first offering. Hey! One run on 3 hits and no errors in the ballgame for the A's so far. Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1. And it's fouled away. And he struck him out, and that's 8 strikeouts thus far.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Reggie Jackson. As he takes a called strike on the black, it's 0-1. And Ben, that's a pretty good example of why he's such a great pitcher.
Yeah, stuff. Stuff is obviously an important key to being dominant on the mound, but it doesn't mean a whole lot if you don't have outstanding control to go along with it. But he does, and he really spotted that pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Maybe lucky to get a piece there. It stays 0-2. And it's a ball and 2 strikes to Reggie.
Interesting sequence of pitches right there. A real ugly swing on a ball away, and it looks like the batter has a much better idea of what he's looking for after that second pitch.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball. And he's got himself another one as he picks up strikeout number 9 here, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the A's. Score holds, it's 3-1. J.B. Wendelken takes over to start the 6th inning on the mound.
Pitching for the A's, number 57, J.B. Wendelken.
So now into the box is Mike Piazza. He was retired via the ground ball last time up. Here's the first pitch to him as he lays off a fastball too low for ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Fastball laid off well below the knees.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
You know, it's funny right there. You look at that pitch, and it's almost a hybrid in between a big-time old-school curveball and a nasty slider that goes off the fastball. That's kind of right in the middle right there, kind of working off the clock, that 3 to 8, if you can picture that in your head. Tough pitch to lay off of.
Out of the stretch, here's his 3-1 home. Sent out to straightaway center field. Laureano will wait on it, and he's got it for out number 1.
The center fielder, number 4, Duke Snyder.
Next for the Dodgers, Duke Snyder. First pitch on the way. Fastball just missed above the zone. And this winds up inside for a ball. 2-0 now. Too far out in front that time. He can't keep it fair. 2-1.
You can really tell they're trying to keep the ball in on this big slugger right here.
Is that an effort to keep him from getting extended, do you think?
Yeah, I think that's the idea, Matt. But he might spin to win if he starts looking for it in there.
And he fouls this one off. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. And this is swung out and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 6th inning.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Into the box, Pee-wee Reese. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. He's set. Here's the 0-1. And this is foul tipped at the plate right off the arm of the catcher behind the plate. Ouch. 2 out, nobody on. And he looks at a ball, 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
Fouled away. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner.
This is a fun guy to watch when he's up there. Really battles. Doesn't take any pitches off. He's a grinder. Always seems to make it difficult on the opposing pitcher.
The 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full. Pulled high in the air out to left field. And no trouble for him as he makes the catch to end the inning. Dodgers down in order as the lead remains 3-1. Bottom of the 6th inning now. And next it'll be the outfielder, Ramon Laureano.
Number 22.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch.
Oh, that's off the plate.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot. Time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And now pitch on the way. And that's taken up and in for ball 2.
1 strike.
And this one's going to bounce up to the plate. An easy take there, and it's 3-1 now.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
3-2 to the A's center fielder.
3-2.
Not quick enough that time, and he's lucky to get another chance. Count remains full. And he struck him out. The 10th victim set down on strikes thus far.
That's 10 strikeouts for him now, and I'll tell you, he could rack up quite a few more before he's done. Still a lot of game left in this one.
That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. Popped up. And he'll lunge out of the crouch to make the play for out number 2.
Now batting, third baseman, Matt Chapman.
So now to the plate, Matt Chapman. He went down looking in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. has to put the ball in play.
So weighed out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike one. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
There's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if they have to incorporate that into their mindset.
Fouled off. The 0-2 once more is taken. That's ball one.
Hey, textbook waste pitch right there. Does he go elevated fastball again or something slow below the zone?
2 out, nobody on. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And it's fouled away. And yet another strikeout here. His 11th of the ball game, and this one ends the inning. A's are gone in order, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Adam Kolarek is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 21, Adam Kolarek.
New inning set to get underway, and next to bat will be the outfielder, Cody Bellinger. From the stretch, and he fouls this one off. Ball one, as that one didn't really threaten the inside corner. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. The 1-2.
I got to count 2-2.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Three-two pitch. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. Gone to lead off the inning. It's a solo homer for Cody Bellinger. First home run of the campaign for him, and the Dodgers move out in front now, 4-1.
Yeah, everyone in the stadium, including the guy in the mound, knew it was just a matter of time until this guy cranked one out of here. Well, that's the first one of the year, and many more are sure to follow.
Now back, third baseman, Justin.
In now, Justin Turner, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball one. His career numbers in this matchup, not a big sample size, 0 for 1. Base is empty here with nobody out. Two balls and no strikes.
Looks like this guy's afraid to throw the ball in the strike zone. Gave up that home run earlier in the inning. Needs to get back to being aggressive.
The 2-0 on the way. He's laid off, but in there for strike one.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Now the 2-1. Bases are empty here, nobody out. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. The 2-2 one more time. And a check swing here, but the bat clearly breaks the plane as he's set down for the first out.
Fooled him just enough with that pitch to get him to go around according to the umpire. Sometimes it can be really tough for these big, strong guys because once they're committed to swinging, it's hard for them to slow their swings down, and that appeared to be the case there.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here comes the 1-0. Pulled toward right center field. Laureano arranged to his left and put it away. 2 down.
Now batting, right fielder, Mookie Betts.
Here's Mookie Betts. He went down on strikes last time up. First delivery to him. This is on the ground over to first. Throw in time, and the side is retired.
Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the traditional 7.
But add on one more as the solo shot stretches their lead even further. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's now 4-1 LA. Last half of the 7th here. And up next, the switch-hitting Stanford product, Jed Lowry. First pitch of the AB now. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0.
The guy in the mound is having one heck of a night, but the downside of that, if you're going to strike out a lot of guys, your pitch count is going to be high. So this gives the offense some kind of hope as this game's getting down to the end.
Lifted in the air out to left. Bellinger's under it. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Now batting, number 37.
So next to hit is Aramis Garcia. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch on its way. Now a fastball that couldn't quite find the zone. It's ball 1.
Man, this guy has retired a whole slew right now. I think what he needs to do is just stay focused and keep attacking the game plan like he has up to this point, because everything he's done has worked.
On the ground to the left side. And very quickly there, they're 2 gone to start the inning.
Not a lot you can do with that pitch. That fastball just ate him up inside and gets the soft grounder for the out.
Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Ricky Henderson. He's gone hitless in this one, Dan, and he's not alone.
No, he's not, Matt. This lineup has had no answer for their opponent on the mound so far.
First pitch on the way.
No, this guy.
And even though he's had some success against this guy in the ball game, he still knows he's a very dangerous opponent. He won't want to fall behind him any further.
2-0 the count to the A's left fielder. We're in the 7th now. 4-1 our score to this point. It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter. All even now, 2-2. Fouled away. Swing and a liner. But a foul ball as it holds it 2-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
And he's got another one here. 12 punch-outs now in the ball game, and that'll end the inning. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it 4-1. Trevino has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 62, Lou Trevino.
Ready to begin the 8th, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Jackie Robinson. First pitch coming, here it is. Try to bunt for a base hit here as he gets this one down. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. 4-1 our score as we give you a look there at the starter comparison to see how the numbers match up for the two starters. Next to dig in, Albert Pujols. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Trevino, playing here in his age 29 season. He was selected in the 11th round back in the draft of 2013.
I know this guy wouldn't go into the category of superstar, but to grind out the career he has being drafted where he was, my hat's off to him.
The 0-1 pitch.
The count 1-1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. One, here it is. Now a swing and a fly ball.
But no one can get to this one as it's down for a foul ball inside the visitors' bullpen.
2-2.
3-2.
There's the heavy sinker right there. What makes that pitch so difficult to hit is not only does it change eye levels, it actually changes plane. You go to hit it at one position, and it's 6 to 8 inches dropping off the table and chasing your hands.
Now the 3-2 pitch. It's the top of the zone. He struck him out looking.
Now batting.
Up next, Mike Piazza flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. That one's going to find the seats. Strike 1. Now the 1-1 pitch.
Hey, find a way right here. 2 outs. This guy has come in throwing bullets. If he can get this team into the dugout right here with another donut and they regroup, start passing the baton a little bit, we got ourselves some action.
Fouled off. Here he comes again, 1-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. Here's another 2-2. Outside in a full count, 3-2.
Hey, this guy's a hard guy to put away. He's fouling off some tough pitches. 2-2 count, and he just seems to keep hanging right in there.
He's set. Here's the 3-2. Swung on in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Garcia is after it. The throw to first is in time, and the inning is over. 1-2-3 go the Dodgers as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Blake Trinan is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
For the Dodgers, number 49, Blake Trinan.
At the plate now is Elvis Andrews. Career against Blake Trinan. He's gone 3 for 8.
Andrews.
From the stretch, here's the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss. That's the first strike.
Hey, newsflash. Think he was guessing, boys? Because that was an ugly swing right there.
Here it comes now to Andrus.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ready on 1-2. Here's a fastball in on the fist, and that'll even things up at 2-2. This one's down to 3rd. Throws in time, and that's out number 1. Final line there for the Dodgers starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So now to the plate, Jason Giambi, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike.
Got to find a way to scratch at least one across. You do not want to take on the monster closing the game down 3.
Set to deliver the 0-1. Good pitch there, had him a little out in front.
Hey, you want someone sometimes to rattle the bat rack. But also, the guy on the mound's got to eat, too. They're executing their pitches out there. It's going to be tough to score some runs.
Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2 misses inside off the plate.
Boy, that's one of the toughest pitches to lay off. A hard breaking ball at the back foot. Tough take on a terrific pitch.
Three balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Now the payoff pitch home. Count remains full. The next 3-2. Again, he sends it out of play.
Ah, man, just a hair early on that one and just pulled it foul. It's going to have to find a way to refocus. Not easy to continue an AB after you just went deep foul.
Another one sent foul.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
Making him work out there. The 9th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Sinker misses, ball 4.
Well, the reason power hitters generally draw more walks than other guys is exactly what we saw right there. Pitchers work around them and nibble the corners a lot more so they don't get burned. He made some good pitches, but he just couldn't get him to chase enough out of the zone.
So a runner at first now with 1 away. And here is Mr. October, Reggie Jackson. He's set and the pitch. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0.
Counts 1-0.
Jambi, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
You have to find a way to lay off that low sinker. There is just no way to do any damage. You're just looking at either a bruised shin or a ground out to the left side.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. And he missed with it up and in to even things at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Runners on first with 1 down. And another foul ball. Working for the punch out and the offering. And he struck out again. That's the 3rd time he's gone down on strikes in this one.
That was a good job there of using the batter's aggressiveness against him. He was putting up a good fight and fouling a lot of balls off. So as a pitcher, it's a great idea to expand the zone even more and make the hitter really chase after something that's even hard to foul off.
Eric Gagne enters the game in a save situation, but he'll be asked to get 4 outs here instead of the standard 3. Ramon Laureano will be the first to greet him here as he stands in with a runner at first and 2 away. As a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. And he fouls this one off. 2 balls and 2 strikes now. Fouled away. Ready with another 2-2. Ball 3. 3-2 now.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. Keeps fighting him off. The 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Fouled off. Payoff pitch one more time. Swung on and belted. Get out the rye bread and mustard, Grandma. It's grand salami time. It's a 2-run shot to straightaway left as it's trimmed to a 4-3 game now.
Hey, any home run in late innings certainly feels good, but when you're able to take the closer deep, you definitely send a message to the opposition. That's their shutdown guy out on the bump.
Now back, first baseman, Matt.
At the plate, Matt Olson. As he's well in front of the curveball and comes up empty there for strike 1. No hits to this point. His eyes lit up on that one above the zone, but he comes up empty.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That can be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
A pause and the 0-2. Two out, nobody on. And a fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the 2nd time here tonight. But the Athletics strike for 2, both coming on this 2-run home run. 9th inning coming up. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Yusmeiro Petit enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and standing in is the veteran outfielder Duke Snider. First offering on its way. 9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike.
You know, some guys just don't like pulling the trigger in a 0-0 count. They don't like the ambush tactic. They like to calibrate the speed, maybe pick up the brake. They want to know everything your ball does before they pull the trigger.
Just off the outside that time, laid off for a ball.
You know, something to keep in mind. They're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
Hit hard to third. Chapman brings it in. Throw on to first for the out, and that is how the 9th inning gets underway.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Pee Wee Reese.
So the next to bat will be Pee Wee Reese. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's set. Here it comes. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, you got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Here comes the 0-1. Bases are empty, one man out. Hit the other way out toward right field. Jackson is there, 2 down.
Up next is Dodgers. The left fielder, Cody Bellinger.
Cody Bellinger at the plate now.
Yeah, Matt, that last AB was a changeup that was way up in the zone, and that ball got smoked. Listen, if you're going to throw that changeup, you have to try to keep that thing at the knees or below. He can ill afford to throw waist-high to belt-high changeups.
Oh, 1, here's the pitch. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. Petit is there, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, and it remains a 4-3 game. Mark Canha will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 20, Mark Canha.
And now the first pitch. As he'll take a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw, should the lead hold. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Schneider looking up. Adios, pelota. Solo shot to right center, as that'll pull him even at 4 apiece.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Walker Buehler will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Number 21, Walker Buehler.
Jed Lowry now.
Number 8, second baseman, Jed.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. And it's fouled away. No outs, nobody on. Squared that one up just a little late. Right back to him on the mound. And he'll flip on to first to record the out.
Now batting, number 37.
Next to stand in is Aramis Garcia. He bounced out last time up. First pitch on the way. As he'll take a look at ball 1. And now some action in that Dodger bullpen as a left-hander has begun to get loose. 1 out, nobody on. Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2. Hard on the ground towards short. He's got it. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 24, Ricky Henderson.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Ricky Henderson. Struggling so far in this one and looking to erase his 0 for 4 ball game right here. Here's the first pitch.
Ball one.
Popped him up. Piazza moving to his left. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. So this game will not end here in the bottom of the ninth as they push across the equalizer, and we're right back where we started from. Montana is going to go ahead and stay in the ball game and play third now.
Now playing third base, number 20.
Runner at second now. Nobody out. And digging in at the plate will be Justin Turner.
The third baseman, Justin Turner.
Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
And the great Raleigh Fingers is up and throwing now. Bottom part of the zone, a good changeup gets the call. The 1-1 pitch. Hot shot on the ground is short.
Andrus fields it cleanly.
Throw to first gets him. One out here to lead off the 10th.
Now back, designated hitter, Max.
And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy. It's been a rough go of things at the plate for him so far, but his guys are looking for him to change that right here.
Yeah, nothing better than coming through for the boys in a tight game, Matt, especially when you're kind of due to do something productive.
Here's the first pitch.
Ball one, no strike.
Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with one away. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Oh, straightened him up there on that fastball. It's 1-2 now. And that's into the corner, a foul ball and right. Ready with another two-strike offering. Oh, and look at this. High in the air and deep. And when this ball comes down, they'll have taken the lead. Home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right. And it's now 6-4.
Usually in extra innings, you wait around for someone to run into one. He took matters into his own hands. Now it's up to his pitching staff to grab the W.
Stepping in now, Mookie Betts, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. 2 balls and a strike. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he's hitless in 3 at-bats. And here's a ball hit in the air. Olsen trying to get there, but this one lands in the bullpen area, a foul ball. The 2-2 down the first baseline, but that finds its way through for a base hit. Betts is going to turn for second, and he'll pull into second with 1 away.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Raleigh Fingers will come on in relief as he'll make his second appearance of the season so far.
Raleigh Fingers.
Into the box now, Jackie Robinson. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. One and one to the Dodgers leadoff man. Betts, the runner at second with 1 away. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Jackson is over to his right as he puts this one away. 2 down.
The first baseman, number 55.
Now to the plate, here is Albert Pujols. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. First pitch on the way, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. One and one to the Dodgers first baseman.
Same pitch that time, the sinker, but it looked like he made a good adjustment with it.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. Released it from out front much better that time. I just think he wasn't real happy with the first one he threw, so he wanted to get the feel back for it.
Able to protect the plate with 2 strikes, and he'll see another one. Now another 1-2. And he stays alive here as he gets a piece of this, and in turn he gets a piece of the catcher behind the plate. 2 out here and a runner at second.
Nope,
a little low. It's 2-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Slow roller left side. Throw on to Olsen will take care of him at first, and that ends the inning. But the Dodgers do strike for 2 coming on this 2-run home run. Last chance coming up for Oakland. It's the Dodgers 6 and the Athletics 4. Ready for the bottom of the 10th here. And stepping up as the shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
Shortstop, Elvis Andrus.
First delivery to him.
We're going to see him throw that hard fastball early and often.
Andrus in an 0-2 hole here.
0-2.
Got to believe you're going to get some tough pitches in this count with the base open at first. This is where you have to regroup and find a way to get a good pitch to drive in that run.
A shortstop behind with a 1-2 count.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
In the dirt, and now let's see. And, oh, they say he beat the throw. Safe at third.
That can be a tough read as a runner on second to see if the ball has gotten away enough to move to third. You have to be sure you can make it. He was there, and now he's only 90 feet away.
Now it's on the ground for Jackie Robinson at second. Reined in. Throw on to first to be in time, but meanwhile the lead shrinks to 1 here on the RBI ground ball.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
Next will be the designated hitter, Jason Giambi. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Wheels and deals. Here's the first pitch.
They love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
I got the count 1-2.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
The 1-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
To the plate now, Reggie Jackson. Tapped out in front of home. Throw on to first is going to be in time for the final out, and the Dodgers have taken game 1 of the series on the road as the ball game is over. And tonight's 1-run game comes to an end, 6-5 the final. Walker Buehler claims the win out of the pen, his first. So that will wrap things up. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Wackney, and our whole crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, head to theshow.com.
Here now is our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Dodgers, 6 runs, 7 hits, 1 error. They left 3 men on base. For the Athletics, 5 runs on 5 hits, no errors. They left 6 men on base. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 44 minutes. Thank you for joining us here tonight. And we remind you to please drive home safely.